What's up, y'all? This is Ty. I'm back with a brand new video. Tonight we're going to talk about tonight's episode of American Horror Story, one of my favorite shows. Of course, this season is Hotel, and we're on episode 3, which is Mommy. That was the title of tonight's episode. Now, before I get started, I just want to thank everybody for watching my previous videos. Make sure you check out all the other ones. Thank you. I'm seeing a growth in the channel. I appreciate that. I used to make this joke that I had 5 viewers. Now that I got 25. And I'm appreciative. You know, I'm glad it's growing. So that's great. So keep watching, keep spreading, keep sending me encouraging emails, keep commenting. I appreciate it. Now, I got that out of the way. Another thing I want to get out of the way. If you did not see tonight's episode yet, if you have not watched it, do not watch this because I may spoil some things for you. And I had someone upset with me that I spoiled some things. But I put it in the topic. I said spoilers. So I don't know why they were still upset. Oh, you spoiled it. So for you, Paul, I'm telling you right now, Paul, listen. If you have not watched this episode, do not watch this yet. Pause this. Go. Anybody else who has not watched it, go right now. Go. Just go right now because I'm going to spoil some things. So I'm giving you, pause this, do what you got to do, but come back to this and tell me what you think. But watch the episode first. That's what I would do if you don't want things spoiled. So anyway, let's get right into it. Episode kicks off with Tristan, you know, the cokehead crazy model turned vampire or whatever he is now. He's got this new passion now. He's just ready to kill, and he's killing for the thrill. That's his attitude. So he's roaming around the hotel looking for Mr. March. He's like, Mr. March, you're the greatest serial killer of all time. I'm paraphrasing. You know, he's like, oh, I just love you. Come out. I researched you. You did this. You did that. So I thought that was a funny moment because then Mr. March comes out and he's like, how do you know so much about me? And he's like, I Googled you. I thought that was funny. I also found it funny when he was like, yeah, you were born in October, I think, 31st, 1845, and you're a Scorpio. But anyway, they basically had the conversation where Mr. March was telling him, you know, I'm glad you're enjoying the thrill of killing, and you got to check out some of my murder closets and all my little traps, and there's so many things in this hotel where you can kill, and you need to carry on my legacy, basically. Mr. March is telling him, you know, now that you need to carry on my legacy. So as they're speaking, in walks Will Drake and Claudia. And they're discussing how they got to get rid of this floor. This floor is a mess because, you know, Will Drake took over the hotel and he wants to remodel and make it all Hollywood and bougie. So Mr. March is not having that. So he's telling Tristan, he's like, look, you got to get rid of him. He's trying to mess up my hotel. This hotel is not about that Hollywood supermodel life. We're about that slaughter life. So you gotta do something about this dude. So basically, Mr. March wants Will Drake dead, and he wants Tristan to do it, and Tristan says, sure, I'll do it. Okay, what else? Let's go on down to Donovan. Donovan is pissing me off. Donovan is really pissing me off. You know why he's pissing me off? Look, my shirt all wrinkled here, whatever. You know why he's pissing me off? I don't like the way he treats his mama. That's right, I said mama. Donovan, you haven't learned. Stop disrespecting your mother. That's bad luck when you disrespect your mother. So we see Donovan, he's all pissed off because he got dumped by the Countess, played by Lady Gaga. And so he's just pissed off and he's leaving the hotel, and he tells Iris that, you know, he hates her for all the things she's done. She took his dad away from him. She was a awful mother. She's like, listen, I sacrifice everything for you. And he told her, you know, I don't care. I hate you. And she was like, well, I can't live without you. And he was like, well, you need to die. Like, damn, how you tell your mother something like that? So Donovan just done hurt Iris's feelings. He said he wants to go ahead and die. I don't care. I hate you. I never want to see you again. So now he's out on the town. looking for someone to kill, and he sees this woman by her car, so he thinks he's going to jack her up and hurt her. But boom, he got a surprise of his life, because it was Ramona Royale, played none other by one of my favorite actresses, Angela Bassett. So we find out, he attempts to hurt her, but she has her stun gun with him, and that wasn't going to happen. She took care of him. So as he comes to or whatever, she lets him know. We find out about her. We find out about her storyline, and come to find out, Ramona Royale is this badass, sexy black actress from the blaxploitation days. She was a B-movie actress, sort of like a Pam Grier type, Foxy Brown type. And, she wanted to further her career. She wanted to move from that B-movie blaxploitation type acting to being an A-list Hollywood actress. So that's when she meets the Countess. They fall in love. They get hot and heavy. The Countess turns her, of course. But then she starts feeling someone else in the 90s, some gangster rapper, up-and-coming gangster rapper, and the Countess wasn't having that. So we learned that the Countess just put the kibosh on that, killed Ramona's lover, and stopped that, because she's like, no, I'm going to be the only one creating people up in here and creating vampires up in here, not you. You can't do that. So Ramona's whole goal now is she wants to use Donovan to help her get revenge on the Countess. So that, I like that little storyline right there. So she's like, the way we get her back is we take care of them little babies up in there. We get them babies of hers. So that's going to be interesting right there. I can't wait to see how that unfolds, all the twists and turns. Everybody's out for revenge. Back on Donovan. So I said Donovan pissed his mother off. So once he heads back to the hotel with his head tucked between his legs, he has a conversation with Liz Taylor, and Liz tells him, listen, I know you hate your mother. Yeah, she's a bitch or whatever you want to call her, but you need to respect your mother. That's your mother. She's all you have. So he goes looking for his mother. Because he says so many mean things to her and so many cruel things, Iris wanted to kill herself. So she asked Sally to help her do so. So Sally gives her this drug to try to kill her, and when that's not working, Sally suffocates her. So he comes in and he sees this and he's like, oh no, what have you done? My mother's all I got. See, I told you, don't mess with mama, don't disrespect mama, because you always have bad luck when you disrespect your mother. Don't do that. So anyway, Donovan ends up turning his mother. So now Iris, I guess she's a vampire now. Let's go into John and Alex's story. Now, as you all know, John is still chasing this 10 Commandment killer. And the 10 Commandment killer is no joke. I want to know who he or she is, because they are no joke. Maybe it's a group. Maybe it's not one person. But they're not playing. And last night's, why I'm saying last night like I was there. Well, the murder that they did was just ridiculous. Why did I say last night? See how into it I am on the show? With the murder that they committed, the 10 Commandment killer committed, was just crazy to me. This time it was, thou shalt not bear false witness, thou shalt not gossip. So all you gossipers, be careful. Am I gossiping right now? I don't think so. I'm reviewing. But anyway, the 10 Commandment killer, that scene was crazy. It looks like it was like a TMZ type place or a gossip website or company, something like that. And the 10 Commandment killer killed the entire staff, stabbed them in the tongue, cut their tongue, for running their mouths. He stuck the knife through their tongue. Just crazy. That 10 Commandment killer, I can't wait till we find out who that is. I would really like to know who that is. Anyway, more on John. We get a little bit into his wife's backstory as we find out, her love for children was because she had a screwed up childhood, and that's why she went into the profession that she went into. So I think as the season progresses, we're going to learn more about her childhood. I would like us to learn more about her childhood. She presented John with divorce papers when she came to the hotel and presented him with divorce papers, and he just broke down. He wasn't ready for that. He's like, I know it's been hard with me not being in the house. And she's like, no, actually it's better with you not in the house. I was like, damn, she just played you. It's better with you not being in the house. Damn, that's crazy. That hurts. So, you know, he's begging and pleading with her to stay. They get hot and heavy. Then she's like, wait a minute. No. This ain't right. I'm divorcing you. So she storms out into the hallway. And guess who she sees? Holden. And she's like, Holden. And Holden looks at her and goes, Mommy, or hi, Mommy. So I'm like, wow. I mean, they're moving fast. I thought that it would go, that they would save that later in the season, but I guess they're just, you know, revealing things soon. So now she knows that her son is alive, or, you know, yeah, that her son is alive and he's at this hotel. So I'm curious as to what's going to happen in the next episode with that. Oh, let's move on down to the Countess. The Countess is trying to get paid, y'all. She is broke. We learned that she's broke from one of her flashbacks. So she wants to marry Will Drake and then kill him and inherit all his money. So simple plot. So tonight we had a lot of plots. Ramona wants to get revenge on the Countess. Donovan wants to get revenge on the Countess. The Countess wants to kill Will Drake. Mr. March wants Will Drake out as well, but the Countess wants to get paid before she kills Will Drake. Just a lot of little twists and turns. That's it. I enjoyed myself. I think the season is moving right along quite well. They're developing the characters quite well. Like I said, I'm excited. I want to know more about the Ten Commandment killer. I want to know who that is. And I also want to know we do know what the connection is between Alex, John, and the hotel is, because their son is at the hotel. But I think there's a little bit more going on. And we're going to learn some more, of course. That's what I like about this show. It's really cool. But anyway, that's all I have. Oh, wait. That's not all I have. Did you see how Claudia was killed tonight? That same nasty bed with the man, that nasty mattress. At least they didn't show the dirty mattress too much, but he popped out of the mattress and he killed Claudia. So rest in peace, Claudia. You're a ghost in the hotel now. But that's it for now. Tell me your thoughts on the episode. Do you like the season thus far? Are you bored? Are you expecting more? What do you think is going to happen? What are your theories? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my other videos. I have a video that I put up about my experience at the Urban World Film Festival. It was quite cool. I had a great experience there. Again, thank you all for watching. Have a good night. That's it. Be blessed. I'm out.